They live in a vast wilderness where the sun relentlessly scorches the dry earth and the golden grasslands stretch endlessly across the horizon. This is not a serene landscape. It's a harsh arena where dust clouds are carried by gusts of wind and herds of animals embark on life or death migrations. Around 10 million years ago, Africa was a dense forest during the Mayan era. But nature is always in flux. Tectonic plates shifted, raising highlands and drying out the continent. From the arid Sahel in the north, through the Serengeti and Masai Mara of East Africa, to the floodplains of the Okavango in the south, each region holds its own unique features. The Serengeti is an endless sea of grass, where migrating wildebeest and zebras create waves of life. The Masai Mara is a canvas of dusty trails where lion prides assert their dominance. The giraffe reaches for the highest leaves, the buffalo guards its herd with horns as thick as armor, and the leopard, a solitary hunter, moves stealthily through the landscape. Though not the king of the savannah, the leopard is the master of camouflage. The leopard's hunt may be solitary, but it is never dull, filled with unexpected twists and turns. This is because of the leopard's rich and adaptable hunting skills, as well as the prey's fierce will to survive in this unforgiving environment. Every step in the leopard's journey is a testament to growth, resilience, and constant adaptation. The branches of the savannah, whether sparse or harsh, serve more than just as shelter. They are classrooms and arenas where leopards learn to turn their weaknesses into strengths. They don't simply learn to climb, they learn to survive step by step. Every fall, followed by a climb, brings them closer to becoming the dominant predators the savannah will never forget. In the African savannah, survival is determined not just by speed and strength, but by the ability to climb, an essential weapon for leopards. As the only big cat with exceptional tree climbing skills, leopards can even hunt from the trees. This ability is key for escaping predators and safeguarding their hard-earned meals. From a young age, leopard cubs begin to learn this vital skill. Their sharp claws, like natural blades, grip tree trunks tightly, while their small muscles strain with every movement. Under the scorching sun, they practice climbing low branches 5 to 10 feet high. Every step is a lesson in balance and control, with every climb a test of their abilities. They learn to avoid falling, because in this environment a fall could be fatal. But climbing is only part of the story. The other half lies in mastering camouflage. In the savannah, standing out means danger. Leopard cubs, with their golden coats speckled with black, blend seamlessly into the dense foliage, becoming part of the branches themselves. The black spots mimic the shadows of leaves in the dappled sunlight, creating the perfect disguise. The cubs lie stretched across tree limbs, eyes scanning the ground below, while their bodies remain perfectly still. A flawless example of camouflage, where the leopard merges with the landscape. When the cubs reach 8 to 12 months old, they enter a crucial phase, their first hunts. No longer mere practice, this marks the beginning of their journey into adulthood. It's a time when the line between life and death becomes razor thin. The savannah is constantly changing, and leopards must continue to adapt. They hone their skills, listening for the faintest sounds in the night, reading cues from prey, and adjusting their attack strategies as necessary. Mastery isn't achieved in a single lesson, but through hundreds, perhaps thousands, of experiences. The journey of learning to hunt is not only about developing skills, but also a testament to the leopard's resilience and remarkable adaptability. They become masters of patience, agile hunters who never stop improving. Each missed pounce and each failed attack is an opportunity to grow. The dry season brings immense challenges. Alone, solitary, and forced to adapt, the leopard relies on silence and camouflage to survive. As the land grows dry and water becomes scarcer than gold, tension rises across the savannah. Large packs of hyenas dominate the few remaining water holes, creating an atmosphere thick with danger. With a bite force of 1,100 pounds per square inch, hyenas are ready to fight for any available resource. The leopard must keep its distance, knowing that hyenas are formidable opponents. Leopards, however, have been taught the art of survival through thousands of years of evolution. When the heat dries everything out, they rely on silence and camouflage to stay hidden. Their golden spotted coats blend perfectly with the dry grass, allowing them to move quietly across the savannah. Each step is measured, every vibration of the ground felt through their sensitive claws. Their shadows dissolve among the bushes like smoke, elusive and nearly impossible to catch. Leopards don't have the brute strength of lions or the speed of cheetahs, but they survive through wisdom. They know that confrontation isn't always necessary. Instead, they travel further, seeking water holes that are less guarded. Sometimes this means enduring thirst, but it's a price they are willing to pay to survive. As a young leopard begins hunting independently, it doesn't target large prey like impala or Thompson's gazelles. Instead, it starts with smaller, easier targets, such as the scrub hare. The scrub hare, small but agile, weighs just 3 to 5 pounds. When threatened, it can leap up to 3 feet high, bouncing through the tall grass like a living spring. Its running speed forces any predator to focus intently, but compared to larger prey, the scrub hare is an ideal choice for a young leopard to practice its pounce. The presence of leopards, agile and intelligent predators, highlights the delicate balance of the savanna ecosystem. But this balance is increasingly disrupted by climate change and human encroachment, making it harder for many creatures to survive. The savanna demands constant improvement, and no creature can afford to grow complacent. The life of the leopard is one of constant evolution. As leopards become more proficient hunters, they begin to target larger prey, like warthogs. These animals weigh between 110 and 250 pounds and possess sharp tusks, making them a formidable challenge. But no meal comes easy, especially with hyenas, the thieves of the savanna, always lurking, waiting for an opportunity to steal the fruits of another's labor. Spotted hyenas, pack hunters with the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, move in small groups, seeking to steal prey from smaller predators. At the sound of their call, any predator knows to prepare for a fight. The vast migration of over 1.5 million wildebeest, 200,000 zebras, and 400,000 gazelles begins. This parade of life crosses raging rivers and heads toward the plains of the Masai Mara, stirring up the earth with every step. With the arrival of the rainy season, the leopard's activity patterns change. Cooler air lets them move comfortably during the day, though their instincts to hunt at night remain. They use the cover of nightfall and the sound of falling rain to mask their steps. The savanna is a place where survival is a constant battle between predators, each vying for their place in the harsh ecosystem. The leopard's relationship with lions is a perfect example of this balance, a dance of life and death. While the lion uses strength and violence, the leopard relies on ingenuity and cunning. In this grand game of survival, every decision counts. A misstep could lead to injury, weakening the leopard's chances in this harsh world. Surviving in the savanna requires more than just strength. It's a test of intelligence, adaptability, and survival. Every day is a new chapter in the leopard's survival story, a symbol of endurance in a world where life and death are always just a breath away. But now, the challenge isn't just from predators. Climate change and human encroachment are altering the savanna's delicate balance. The average temperature has risen by 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit over the last 3 decades, and dry seasons are now longer and harsher. Leopards must travel farther to find food and water, expending more energy in the process. Human activity is rapidly encroaching on the savanna. Farmland and urban development have increased by 15% in just 2 decades, reducing the space available for wildlife. Dams and irrigation projects are diverting precious water sources, making survival even more difficult. These changes, both natural and man-made, are pushing the leopard to its limits. These masters of survival now face a new kind of threat, an ever-changing environment. The challenge of survival is no longer just about hunting skills, but about adapting to a rapidly transforming world. However, there is hope. Initiatives like building ecological corridors to reduce human-wildlife conflicts and using GPS tracking to monitor leopard movements are crucial steps in conservation. Ecotourism is also helping protect the savanna and its wildlife, providing income for local communities while encouraging leopard protection. But these efforts will only succeed with the cooperation of communities and individuals. By supporting conservation organizations, raising awareness, and taking action, we can help ensure that leopards continue to roam the savanna for generations to come. If you've ever visited the African savanna, share your knowledge and experiences in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others to join the effort to protect this magnificent ecosystem. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on our next adventure. Or continue following the survival journeys of wild animals across different regions. The struggle for survival continues, where the challenge of the predators and prey never ends.